Yo, it's your boy AG back again with another top 5 video. For those of you living underneath a rock, a few days ago Nintendo had a direct for their new IP ARMS, revealing their greatest gift to mankind since the Smash Bros series, a delectable waifu named Twintelle. Ooh! Like, her ass was pretty much the only important thing in that direct, to be completely honest here. But since your boy can't make a top 5 list with only her, today we'll be going over the top 5 other less important revelations from Nintendo's ARMS direct. And don't worry, I'll be sure to exclude Twintelle to make the road to number 1 a bit more interesting. So let's just dive right into it. Ooh, that OST lit! So probably the thing that went over most people's heads during the direct was some of the bumpin' tunes ARMS has to offer. And I can't really blame most of you for missing out on some of the cool stage/character themes, since Biff wouldn't shut up for more than 2 seconds. But let me not ramble on about how good some of the themes are. Here, just take a listen to one of my favorite bits from the direct. Focus on the music and not that boy Biff.
The singing ARMS fighter is joining the Grand Prix with her brand new song. She's walking on air with her next level jumping skills. Even the laws of physics bow down to her unbeatable girl power. But below that bubbly exterior is a confident fighter who can unleash a flurry of lightning fast punches.
Damn! That shit good!
I couldn't have said it better myself. Though it's not just vocal tracks that are dope, Min Min and Ninjara's themes are pretty funky in their own right, and I just love how some of the themes are basically remixes of the main vocal track. I suggest rewatching the direct if you didn't catch all of the character-specific tunes, just to get a better taste of what's to come. But let's move on before I start rambling about the main theme of those female vocals, cause that track's beyond clean. That shit free? Not as surprising as I first assumed, the announcement for free DLC makes a lot of sense, since Nintendo seems to be going about ARMS the same way as they did with Splatoon. It's not completely revealed just how long this DLC will go on for. I'd say probably until the end of the year or so, giving each month or every other month the time to have like a little DLC care package, including more ARMS, characters, and stages. Stages being the one I'm the most interested in, since they seem to be a lot more important than Nintendo have let on to. I could definitely see stage advantages and counter picking become an important part of the game, thus this free DLC kinda gets me hyped for that aspect. As for the post-launch support, you might be seeing something similar to a lot of other fighters, meaning balances. Probably more so on ARMS than the characters themselves if you ask me, especially if the free DLC keeps on bringing more and more ARMS, there's bound to be some balancing issues on that end. But speaking of those ARMS and characters, boy, you know Twintelle the only one that matters. I can't even count the amount of times I've seen people just praise Nintendo on the roster for this game. They just seem to love this vibrant cast of characters. Everyone has their own quirks in gameplay and design elements that make them so damn charming. And that fact stands true with the reveals of the final 3 characters for the base game. Like, you got Kid Cobra, who has like the ability to slide under attacks. You got Bite and Bark, who are basically gonna be Rosalina and Luma for ARMS. Then you got my virtual waifu, for lifeu, Twintelle, with one of the most perfect asses I've ever seen Nintendo craft. Oh yeah, and she got some slow-mo witch time Bayonetta shit going on. Like I said before, everybody in this game has their little quirk/skill that makes them stand out, like most fighting games. But that implemented with over 9,000 ARM combinations, between the likable cast and that, I don't see this game losing its luster anytime soon. Hey, give me that NNID so I can beat that ass. Replayability, my dudes. This was actually one of the things I was hoping for and was worried about. See, before this direct, all we've basically seen on ARMS was the same stuff. One-on-one exhibitions. Granted, that's still going to be the meat and potatoes of the game, but I felt replayability was seriously going to be an issue for this title. But man, oh man, did Nintendo come out swinging when it came to this. Modes on modes on modes, all with multiplayer accessibility. You got hoops, where it's basically a dunk off between you and your opponent and you guys are the balls, forcing you to dodge and grab each other. V-ball, which is basically volleyball with stretchy arms, can't hate on that, and a few more that I'm not gonna waste time getting into. We also got a clear look on how online works, and my nigga, 20-player lobbies? Bruh. This is what I like to see, Nintendo. This is what we all like to see. Lobbies with the ability to run more than one match in them? That is gonna be so hype. And it doesn't end there. We even gotta look at ranked modes for those competitive cats. ARMS seems like it's trying to cover all its bases from the casual consumer just looking for some fun, while not forgetting there are people out there who want to play at a higher skill level, and that's hella dope. Now we just need you guys to figure out voice chat and how to make a solid online ecosystem. Get on that. Man, we all know Twintelle the real #1, but it's cool. Nintendo must be out here listening to the people, because I feel like everybody's been asking for this one, and I'm so fucking glad they're doing it. And not because I get to play the game again. Let's not get it twisted. Sure, I'm going to enjoy playing the game, but the reason why I'm so glad this test punch is even happening is because I felt like people were going to sleep on the game majorly if they didn't get a chance to test it out for themselves. After I came back from the Nintendo press event earlier this year and told my friends exactly how fun ARMS was, everyone pretty much brushed it aside saying, oh, it's the Switch's equivalent to Wii Sports or something like that, not really taking the game seriously. And that's really a shame because I'm sure there were tons of people thinking the same thing. Though Nintendo did try to push the new IP at fighting game events and things of the sort, the game just wasn't going to pop off without the help of this direct and this test punch, but that's just my opinion. It really makes you wonder if this will be a thing that Nintendo does, dishing out little play sessions for its new IPs that they have. I think it will be a clean way for them to introduce a new franchise to those who can't get their eyes off of the mainstays like Zelda and Mario, though, you know, that's just a thought. But there you go, the top 5 revelations from the ARMS Direct. A pretty damn good showing from Nintendo if you ask me. And if I were to add another quick thought, I'd like to point out that maybe Nintendo did this Direct because they didn't want 2 fighting games at their E3 Direct. A Smash port would be a pretty big deal if it shows up, which it most likely will, stealing all and any thunder ARMS would have had at that point. Perhaps this was all a clean strategic maneuver from Nintendo, or perhaps I'm full of shit, but I'll wrap it up right here. It's been real, my dudes. If you dig the video, make sure to like, sub, follow my Twitter, all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay golden. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you look right above me, you can see 2 of my previous videos. So, if you feel like supporting your boy, feel free to check them out. It's okay, take your time. I'll just be right here when you're ready to watch them.